Well, hello there. Hey there, everybody. Excuse me. Sorry, I just got done laughing. This is a take 2 of our live. So technically this is 6 lives today, but a big shout out to Sharon. After we tested our mics today, I went ahead and I went live, and we did not do an audio check here before the video. So big shout out there. But I want to say hey to everybody on Facebook who is enjoying us in our normal form. I am so happy to be back to live. And then for all of you who are checking us out on YouTube, this is new for us. We welcome you, and we're just so grateful to be able to have a creative community where we can share. All right, so tonight we're going to be doing our first project back with a live. So I'm choosing an oldie but a goodie, and I'm going to go through all of those things, and we're going to put these together. And then I'm even going to have George come in and help me, because I haven't put this together in so long that I kept confusing myself. So he's going to make sure I don't. But let me share with you what I'm doing. I have had this project waiting since November of last year. And I was like, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to do a video. But doing pre-recorded videos is not really my thing. I really miss the interaction. I miss sharing with people in a live format. I miss just being able to put it out there and be myself. I was always comfortable doing that. It was pretty devastating to me when I lost thousands of videos on Facebook. And so, but I'm back with a lot of gusto and a lot of heart and a lot of excitement to just kind of move forward. Okay. So these are flip-flap pocket cards from PhotoPlay, and I have a bunch of these left in my stock because I was a retailer for PhotoPlay. So these have been put on sale if you want to pick them up, but I want to do this project, share with you, and tell you how cute it is. But right away, I'm going to let you know the paper is no longer available, but in stock on the website. Hold on. You will find both of these items in highlighted crafty items and on sale. So these will be on sale as well. The flip-flap pocket cards, there's 3 inside, as well as this coffee shop collection from Cartabella. And it has such great fun coffee papers. I think you will really enjoy making these. All right. And then lots of other just really nice papers there. If you want to just maybe, capture your favorite summer drink or something. But here is the one I started with. And then I made some changes, and that's what I like to do. This is this one. Isn't that cool? And the more you work this, the better it will just pop in and out. So once again, you just pull the tab, and it pops up, and your gift card goes right in there, just like that. It doesn't have to be a gift card, but it's really nice for a gift card, right? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a few changes to this one, and so I don't mess it up, I'm going to call George in when the time comes. I just did a little bit of pre-work on the other video before we found out. But you get these amazing instructions. Like, you get amazing instructions on how to put this together. It's so good. So good. Okay, are we ready? Let's go ahead and get started. I have done some cuts. So the first thing I did is I took that big one, and it's all scored for you. I cut off the larger portions and just miter cut the others, and then I folded it in. And then for this one here, I just want to show you where they are. This big piece is this piece here. We'll pull this one down now. It's this big piece that's right here. So it folds over. You'll see that. This piece that we're going to use is this actual piece that's right here. It's this piece that's right here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with that. And we're going to attach it. And I'm going to call a professional in because I need one. Okay, George, come on. Make sure I don't mess this up. I'm calling in my professional. Which do I cover? So it goes, hold on, let's pull it out so I can show them. So we're going to pull this out. It's this piece right here, and you can see I covered both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and cover both sides of it. All right, so I'm going to cover this side. And I have some sizes for you. This is going to be the same size on the front and the back. So I only need to measure one. Let me grab the other one. But I do want to tell you the sizes that I cut everything. So this was cut at 3 3/4 by 3, and you need 2 of them. And then when it flips open, it's going to be in this direction. Let me use my second one. I made changes as I go. There you go. See how it flips up like that? We're going to go ahead and put this on this side. And if you want to use liquid glue, it might not be a bad idea. Since you're using a mechanism, you would have the, like, no slip, no grab, nothing for it to grab onto. I want you to know I've had zero problem coughing or anything all day. It's just because I went live. Some things never change. All right. I have the tiniest bit hangover. I'm going to let it go. Okay, George. Ta-da. I wonder if he wants me to cover this too. Let's open it up and put it next to it. Should I go ahead and cover this part now too?
What?
Or does it matter? Or do that later?
Do it now or afterwards?
I'm going to do it afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. So now we take our little, it's scored. It's in there. It's like a fan fold piece. Oh, you want me to flip it? Okay, there it is. All right. We're going to take this piece and then we're going to listen to George. Okay.
Put adhesive on the last one.
We're going to put adhesive on the one that is all the way on our right. And I would probably honestly want this to be glue, just so that it stays.
We probably used glue.
I feel like we used glue. Should I take it off?
Yeah,
okay.
Glue. Put something that's strong.
George is smart. George is wise. Okay. We're going to add some glue. Oh, that's so much glue. Okay, hold on. I'm just dabbing off a little bit. Okay. Here's our glue. We're going to fold it back.
No.
Not folding it back.
Make sure this lines up even with this edge.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead
Hold
and
on,
just...
move this card.
We need to move that. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the center from but just guess, okay? And now I'm going to tell you, for all of you who are part of our private group, Creating with You exclusively, do not miss our big sale on June the 20th. It's going to be crazy. We are removing so many items from stock to replace it with new items. So you're going to really be able to get some good buys. So check that out if you're in the private group. And if you're curious about our private group, let us know. It is free. There is no membership fee to be part of the private group. Okay, go ahead. Okay. It has sat.
It has sat. Slide this down.
We're going to slide this down.
No.
Are you sure that it's supposed to be to this side? It is? It's supposed to be to that side? Okay.
It's going to be folded like that.
No, we're folding it back. So how it looks is like this. We have folded it back. Okay.
I'm going to make sure it's going to be centered on this card.
Okay. And it looks like that.
Yes.
Okay. It's not, hold on, let me just make sure, because it's odd. It's not like you got to look for the centering from here to here and then from here to here.
Just here to here.
Oh, I feel like look at it from both ways. Okay, go ahead.
Because when you put just glue on this tab, when you put just glue on
am I signed to put glue on that tab?
Yes.
Okay. This is funny. Okay, there we go. And if anyone's live and commenting, we'll be with you in a moment.
Look out.
Okay.
This.
Oh, wait. So I need to center this again because you're off center. Where
this edge has to meet that edge of that red. Okay,
so I'm going to put this down with my finger. And basically, I'm going to go ahead and mark this off to make it a little bit easier for me before it sticks. So we're going to have to slide this up. And that is not working. And I got glue here. Okay. So.
Oh, my fault. It slides up to this edge.
To this edge. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So up to this edge.
No glue. Oh, yeah, glue here.
Yeah, babe. Don't worry. Okay. And then I'm just going to powder down this little area right here because I don't want to have any problems with it to just get that glue off. Keep in mind, guys, we haven't made this in months upon months upon months. All right, so there we go. Okay, so what we want to do, just to recap, is this is going to be right here, right, George? No. And we're going to slide this back, like I'm just keeping it centered, until we get to this edge. So here's that white piece. Look at it. It's right here.
Make sure you're centered here and here.
Make sure I'm centered there and there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to press down. And this may or may not work. So George possibly has a train whistle standing by. Okay, I feel like I'm pretty centered, but we're going to let it dry and just commit to it because you never know what's going to happen. And there you go. George, thank you so much.
You're not done. Well, you know what you got to do next?
Well, I need to let it dry. So George is going to check comments. He's so awesome. I'm going to let this dry. Okay, there we go. Ta-da. Okay, I'm ready. I believe what we're going to do next is fold this over and we're going to be gluing it, but I could be wrong. I'm going to fold this over and glue it. So for me, the little thing, I will do what I want to do. You're not the boss of me. Look how brazen I am now that I've gotten it to where I want it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put glue on both of the wraparound tabs, those 1/2-inch ones that we kept. Isn't George so awesome? George, you're awesome. Okay, I'm going to fold it.
Said no one.
Babe, I just said it. I'm not no one. I'm Tina. Jeez. All right. I'm trying to get both of those tabs around at the same time. It does make it like pop up a little bit, like get a little puffy, but that's not a bad thing. Okay. I just want to make sure they're nice and flat. So I'm just making sure that they go nice and flat. We have this weird thing that we're looking at right now. This is what we're looking at. All right. And I want it to dry. So I'm going to start putting on some extra pieces, but I want to show you where we're at. We're actually here. So you can see that after it dries, we're going to push this back up in there. It's going to do that. And then when it pulls out, it's going to do that. That's it. Really, once you get that little bow thing done, which if I would have showed you the mistake that I make again and again, but then I would have been afraid that you visually would have learned my mistake. So I was like, that's not a good idea. All right. I have a piece of... Here we go. 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 red paper. I took this out of my scraps. That was all that was needed. Once again, I don't know. I feel like glue might be a good option. I had to make sure I just got really close to those edges. These are so good. I think they're going to look beautiful with that other paper. But the reason why I wanted to give this at Christmas as opposed to... giving ones that were decorated for Christmas, which, by the way, I'll have some stuff coming out, so check those out. But the reason why I wanted to do it is I thought it would be easier to reuse them if it was coffee. Like when you give it to somebody, you're also giving them the ability to reuse this to give to a coworker or a teacher, you know, whoever. So that was kind of where I was. All right, I am using a Color Play collection. They are no longer in business. But like I said, that Cartabella, I think would look really pretty. These are kind of dark and deep and rich, and those are going to be so pretty. Let me show that again. Look at these gorgeous papers. I really love these. I think also if you want to start these for summer and then go in, look at this. Just really pretty. There's like little macarons in there and all kinds of good things. Okay, so I have that on. And now I'm going to take my ribbon that I'm using. And really, I just want enough ribbon to kind of wrap it around. But I am going to do my ribbon a little differently than I did on the first and the second card. I have been known for loving to change something again and again and again. I'm currently working on coloring this set of flowers with Distress Oxide inks, and I'm just using yellow, then a little darker, moving to orange, moving to pinks, and I like to just change something each time. So what I want to do is I'm going to stick with this circle that I stamped with a coffee stamp out of my stash, and I just changed it. This one says, "Today's good mood brought to you by coffee." And I'm changing it to that. You can see I'm going to make another one, keeping the circle, keeping the 2 little tabs. I'll show you how I do those. Keeping all of these same colors. I'm just making small changes. So let's go ahead and put it together. I'm going to keep this in the same place. I'm going to grab some glue dots. The roll here I'm trying to use up. And I don't know which way this ribbon goes. I feel like it goes the other way. But it's gone this way now. All right, I'm going to put this down. And then I do not want my ribbon sliding all around. It's the problem that I feel like I had with this last one. So I'm doing two things to correct it. Another glue dot right there. And you'll notice that my ribbon is going on the back of this under this. Okay, there we go. Bringing it back around. And now I'm going to put another glue dot down. Hope I got close. There we go. And then I can cut the rest of this off. I feel like I want another one. I'm not exactly happy with that. There we go. Okay. I have to teach this for an... Hey, Penguin! I have to teach this as a class coming up soon for multiple... Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Hey there. So once again, hi to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for joining us. All right, so now I have this piece here. We're going to pull this back so that it flaps. And I did this in two pieces. All right, so I have this piece here. I feel like I'm missing a piece. I think I'm missing this piece right here. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's okay. All right, so my first piece is bigger than it needs to be. I just want to show you. It's like way bigger because I don't want it to be seen at all. So this piece is going down now, but we're not done. We have one more thing to add to create the pocket on this, which is where you'll actually put the gift card. So we're going to put this down first. And don't cover the score line. There we go. I'm a little crooked, but you know what? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm a little over. All right. You just trim it off. Ooh. Oofta. I really like to trim with it on my other side. Okay, guys, I got to pull it to me. I'm so sorry. Trying to keep that on camera and make that slither of a cut. It's not easy. Okay, so now this part is this piece right here. And if you take a look at it, you can see that this pocket is going to fold under to create. So what we're going to do is if you look right here, it shows you to kind of do these triangle miter cuts. I went ahead and labeled it pocket, but basically it's like they encourage you to cut from like here to here. You can just cut. I just want to show you. So you would cut this out and then miter this. Okay. Or what you can do. What, sweetie?
Can't see your scores, and Kim is asking.
Oh, the scores are light because they're white on white.
Is there instructions for that? Well, yeah.
These come with a full set of instructions, and all of it's on sale, including other coffee paper that I've chosen. I'll share it again at the end. But what you can do is just go straight from here to here as well. All right, it's a personal choice. I will do this almost every single time, but I just wanted to show you both ways. But I will do it the long way almost every single time because I'm used to it. And it's kind of one of those things when you get used to doing something one way, you're just more comfortable doing it that way. Okay, so all the score lines which are already on there for you, you have to score nothing goes on. This is going to attach right down here at the bottom, and you guessed it, I'm going to do it with some glue. So a little bit of glue here. I need to put my precision tip back on. I took my precision tip off to soak it and clean it, and I need to get it back on there because I really love the precision tip. So easy to put on. All you do is got to put it on. Okay. So I'm going to fold the piece down that's in the back there and kind of slide it over to the edge. And then fold the rest of this down. The other advantage with the liquid glue is you can move it a little bit to get it exactly where you want it, plus get that hold that you want. Oh, that was a big move. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Rub it in place, and there we go. And I think these can be used for a lot of fun things. And like I said, I've just been waiting to do this for a really long time. Okay, so one thing I wanted to do that I didn't do was this piece right here. I have this piece right here to shove up there. And I meant to put that on before I close the card over. So we're going to see if we can shove this up there. right back here. I'm just going to see if I can shove it up the sides. If not, it's just because it's a little wide. It's just a little wide right here. I'm going to take a hair off, okay? This is 4 1/4 by 1. I think it's 1 1/2, but let me double check. By 1 1/2. Only taking off a tiny, just a hair so I can shove it up there. You know what I mean? But if you put it on before, you're good. If not, you can put it on after like I am right now. Is it ideal? No. Are you talking about my glue tip? Oh, yeah, so how I clean my glue tip is I take it off and I soak it. You can do, some people like to do it with alcohol. Some people like to do it with soap. Some people like Dove soap. I've heard people using different things, but you just soak it and then clear the tip out with a pen. Oh, a pin. Excuse me, not a pen. Okay, there it is. So now you can see that that was the piece that I was missing right there. All right, we're going to pop it back out. And we're going to put this piece on right now. I chose this coffee paper. And just in case you're looking to do these yourself, they're the size that they are when they're finished. So it's not that big of a deal. This is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. Just checking, 3 3/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4. Guys, look, this just got stuck to this. I'm just dragging everything over here. There we go. And I really do love glue for things that move, like anything that moves around. I really do love the glue, but this is what I have. All right, we're going to pop this on here now. I like that it says coffee. It's got cute things, but you could do this with anything, decorate them for Christmas or anything like that. Okay, while I have this out, I used old stitched hearts. If you have something in your stash, use it. It increases the value, and it also helps with just the money that you've already spent on it, and you're going to see that I do that a lot. I pull a lot of things out of my stash. I'm going to kind of center this, and basically what I did when I decided where my heart would be, I wanted to make sure that it was going to stay within the card. So I'm going to put the one on, shove it up here like this, and then kind of move it a little to make sure that I'm going to see the heart as much as I can, and then just grab it to the side, pull it back, flip it over. And now I'm going to use this bottom point as my guide to glue the other part on. And such a great way to just change it. Originally, they had nothing. I'm going to show you this was the first one. They showed like a little circle on it. Great. By the way, I love this. I love that collection as well. I believe that's going to be in the big sale. I think we pulled all of that for the big sale. Okay, I'm just going to hold this, but I want to make sure I'm holding here and here. You know, that it all sticks together. So I started with a circle, and then when I was done, I was like, I really like the idea of doing a heart. So now we have a heart. That's how I changed it. All right, I'm going to flip this over and just kind of let it sit for a couple minutes while I finish this back piece. I did some stamping with a stamp that I took out of my stash. I decided I really wanted to use a lot of this paper, so I took the sheet that I liked the least. That's how I decided what was going to be the big piece for the back, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It covers the entire back. Okay, piece going on now that is stamped is a 4 by 5 1/4. Really does make a big difference. And to bring in a little bit more of this color, I just grabbed some from my stash. You can grab whatever you have. I grabbed this from my stash. We're just gonna, it's cut at 1/4 inch. And I'm just gonna, or excuse me, half of an inch. And I'm just going to cut this way. Just like a little piece off of it like that. That is a little bit more, that's a little sharper than I like it. There we go. Little piece off like that. And then on the other side, just a little, go the other way. That's it. To attach these two, I like to attach these two together before I put them on. I do this in my card making, in my scrapbooking, on 3D projects. This little tail thing is just a favorite of mine. So you probably have seen it for years. I'm still using it. I have missed, oh, my glue dots. So what I like to do is take a glue dot or some adhesive and attach them with the space that I want them to have. There we go. And when they're like, you know, spaced apart the way I want them, then I like to use them from there. Okay, so from here, you can see I used foam tape here and foam tape here. So it's a double set of foam tape. And I don't mind this so much, but if you're mailing it and you want to cut down on a set of foam tape, cut down on a set of foam tape. All right, a thinner foam tape is going to work better when you're doing two, you know, double. Just decorating these could be so fun. You don't have to use these circles, but the circles are going to make it super easy for you to change up some things. Okay. I'm going to peel this off, but when I put this top piece on that I've already stamped, and oh, let me get you, this one is 2.5. So this one's probably a 2. And once again, out of my stash, these were probably both, well, I have huge sets of circles. So these are probably from that set. All right, on. And I chose to have my stripes in that background on an angle. Another set of foam tape. You people thought I was giving up foam tape. Just kidding. You can also use foam and glue if you know that's your preference. Okay, so now I'll have this ready to put on the front in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over to the back. We'll close it up. See how beautifully it closes. And now this here, my ribbon was sliding everywhere. It was in the way of writing my message. This here, I can put my whole message on there. Now, if you want to give this to somebody so that they can reuse it, stay generic on the back or use a post-it note. So if you want to give it so that they can reuse it, write everything that you want to write on a post-it note and then stick that and they can take it off and then they can reuse it and then it's like another gift. You know, because they can then pass it forward. All right, rub, rub, rub. Okay, rub, rub, rub. Look where we are. It's looking good, looking good. Okay, so now for this, I have these two, and you can see we're running out of pieces. You know, we're running out of pieces. We're almost done. These are so good. One of our group members, Sharon, we fondly call her Debbits. She made some beautiful ones of these. Okay, today's good mood brought to you by, you guessed it, coffee. All right, and then I'm going to take this, and you could put it underneath. You know, you could have attached it like here. You could just attach it underneath, but I'm going to just give it a little extra by putting some glue dots on it. All right. And now I can, you know, stick it under there, and you can always just trim it though. There you go. Now I can press it down. I try not to fully press everything down until, you know, I'm good to go. I love this. Okay, so then also, which is very common, let me grab this other paper I'm suggesting for you. I'm going to open the stuff up and share it, but you can see right here that you are going to have these 3x4 cards that I'm going to show you with this one. All right, so I got this one. It says coffee doesn't ask silly questions. Coffee understands. All right, so we're going to use that to add where our gift card would go, just to make this cute extra little something something in it. All right, now for these ones I did not do bling, and after looking at this I thought, you know what it needs? You guessed it, it needs some bling. So let's go ahead and dive into our bling. And I like to use anything in my stash. I have some little hearts. I have all kinds. What, babe?
Little penguin said de-stash your pile.
That's right, de-stash, right? All about the de-stash. I think this red might look nice. I think an aqua might look nice with this, but there's so many colors. There's just so many colors that you could choose from here. Ooh, look at the glitter enamel dots. I love Simple Stories glitter enamel dots. Those ones are really pretty. I need to pull more of those. Oh, I also really like these ones here. These are the glossy enamel dots. Simple Stories has my favorite enamel right now. I am really flying with the enamel. But you know what I know I had? I FOMO'd the Close to My Heart hearts. I just thought about it right now. So I'm going to grab and see what I have in the line of the little hearts, if it wants to come out. Let's just see. I think I'm going to put that little heart right there at the bottom. This little one right here. Right there. I think that'll be super cute. Just center that. And this was an old Close to My Heart stamp out of my stash. All right, I like that. And then what I think I'm going to do is just add these little guys right over here. Maybe a star. No, let's just stick with, who knows, let's see. Stick with what you believe, Tina. You know what? I just like the heart. Okay, there we go. All right, I think that little heart's going to do it for me. It's looking super cute. Okay, and we're done. So this is our entire project. Look at this. And what makes it so easy is that you're going to have all of this is pre-cut and scored for you. So 3 come in the pack. Everything's on set. Look how easy it slides. Right? It's really great. You can personalize these with anything that you would like. So you know I love that. And the idea that you can hold these till Christmas, yes, hold on to Christmas if you want to do them for birthday. But if you're going to give coffee, decorating them in coffee themed means you can use them whenever you want, and the other person can use them too. So I did not get to use these this past Christmas. Like I said, I designed this. I had this ready to go in November. I'm going to have so much fun going back live. All right, let's take a look at these substitutions that I'm suggesting. One is not the substitution. The flip flap pocket cards, our entire stock, what we have left, are on sale. Everything that you see me working with, doing the videos and everything, if it is available in the CWY shop on our website at creatingwithyou.com, it will be on sale. So this is one of those items. The other thing that you're going to see is this collection from Cartabella. And if you want us to hold your order until after the big sale, just put your order online, choose no shipping, choose the free shipping method that'll be available, or just let me know and I'll put it in because I'm not sure if that's on there yet. But if you want to shop. Okay, so look, there's coffee shops. Super cute. And then something to use for something else. So you wait, each one is generic. Look at all these. All you need is coffee. Hello, coffee, my old friend. Today is a good day because of coffee. So these are the ones that you can put in the pocket. So the other side is cute too. This one is cute. Still not my favorite, by the way, but look how cute this one is. Really nice Cartabella textured paper. This one, I love. I love this one because I think this one really lets this be for spring or summer or fall because of like the greens and the browns and the golds. The other side. Okay. If you're making a ton and you want to use some of these, you can. The other paper is also really pretty. Just depends on how many you want to make. Look at this. All the percolators. And look. There they are. The macarons. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I didn't show you the other side. Stripes. I love this. This is my favorite one. Well, here, let me show you. There is, oh, it's not there yet. This I absolutely love. Because, come on, when you get a cup of coffee and it looks like that, that's next level. These are too big for me to use for the cards, but you could cut them down, but that's okay. Look, even the florals have like little cups of coffee in them. Or tea, whatever. A nice big floral with a plain. Here we go. Your boba. So if you're giving boba, yeah, you can do boba as well on the back. 4x4s are too big to fit in that pocket. But look at this. It just says coffee shop, coffee shop, coffee shop again and again and again. I love it. And then this. I really think that this is, oh, is there another one? Oh, no, that's the stickers. I really think that this is just beautifully designed. Okay, and then you will have all of these stickers. So what you can do is also document your favorite coffee. We a lot of us who love coffee, we change our coffee over the thing. So you can do, if you're a scrapbooker, grab a page, grab coffee with a friend, a daughter, a mother, whoever you would like, your teachers, your coworkers, whatever. Maybe you're making a coffee run. Maybe you're picking up coffee, whatever. Document that. Make a bunch of these so you can give these out as treats, maybe to those same coffee friends. How awesome would that be? And then you're good to go. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Okay, so we want to put anyone who is in live right now into a raffle. Sharon, you made it in good time. All right. So we know Kim joined us. Make sure you say hi. We are doing raffles with every one of our welcome back videos. Okay. So we have Kim and we have, I've been calling you Roselli lately. Okay. I'm Roselli. We good, babe? On unannounced, you guys getting us through, and we've had no streaming issues. I'm so excited for just coming back. I really, really am. Okay, here we go. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please list any questions or anything that you have. These are a lot of fun. And also, just as a reminder, Photoplay is no more. It was another craft company that we lost. And the fact that I found these during our cleanup, and I have so many, they're all on sale now. These are just spectacular. Easy fun. So did Kim.
She's in with
Doesn't
somebody
matter.
who's already won twice.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. They're stuck together. I don't like when they're stuck together. Oh, okay. They just want to be together. And it's this one. It's Sharon Roselli. There you go, lady. Oh, I didn't show the prize. Oh my God. So sorry. Okay. The winner of this is this adorable Mittens 6x6 stencil. I am spending a lot of time with stencils right now and inks, so this is amazing. But I have to tell you, the little stitching that goes on top, adorable. Mwah, mwah. Chef's kiss on that. And then you can flip the mitten over and make two. Lots of fun things to decorate here. It might not be picking it up, but you are going to have so much fun with this, lady. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us during this transition period. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited to be back and be live. And we will be posting a schedule. But right now, while we're working through everything, we're keeping the lives. Well, we do have a scheduled Wednesday. We will have a full scheduled one. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for us. I want to thank you so much. Congratulations to Sharon on another raffle win. I hope you guys like the idea of this. When we give Christmas gifts, everything doesn't have to be Christmas paper. I think that that's a big one, but I love the idea that the person will be able to use it and then give it to somebody else. So remember, little Post-it note, and it'll be the gift that keeps on giving. Too cute. I actually think these ones are going to be prettier than these ones, so I'm excited to see how they turn out. You guys have a fantastic evening. Thanks for spending a little creative time with us on this Monday night. See you later. Bye-bye.